African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 23rd of May, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces continue advancing to the depth of the enemy's defenses. Losses were inflicted on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 125th Mechanized Brigade and 112th Territorial Defense Brigade near Konstantinovka and Granov, Kharkov region. 2 counterattacks launched by the enemy's assault detachments were repelled near Glubokoi and Volchansk, Kharkov region. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 365 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, and 2 armored fighting vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 U.S.-made 155mm M777 howitzer, 1 152mm D-20 howitzer, 2 122mm D-30 howitzers, and 1 U.S.-made 105mm M119 howitzer were neutralized. Units of the West Group of Forces took more advantageous lines and inflicted losses on formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 14th, 21st, and 66th Mechanized Brigades near Nevskoy, Lugansk People's Republic, Ivanovka, and Novosatovoy, Donetsk People's Republic. 4 counterattacks launched by the Armed Forces of Ukraine assault detachments were repelled near Novovodyanoi, Belagorovka, Lugansk People's Republic, and Grigorovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 320 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored personnel carriers, including 1 U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, and 2 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 2 152mm St.B howitzers, 1 152mm D-20 howitzer, 1 122mm Vostok self-propelled artillery system, 1 122mm D-30 howitzer, and 2 122mm Grad MLRS combat vehicles were neutralized. As a result of active actions, units of the Southern Group of Forces liberated Andreyevka, Donetsk People's Republic, improved the tactical situation along the front line, and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 57th Mechanized Brigade, 105th, and 118th Territorial Defense Brigades near Konstantinovka, Razdalovka, and Chasov Yar, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to more than 490 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 4 motor vehicles, 1 U.S.-made 155mm M109 Paladin self-propelled artillery system, 1 152mm St.B howitzer, 4 152mm D-20 howitzers, and 1 UK-made 105mm L119 howitzer. Units of the Center Group of Forces improved the tactical situation and inflicted losses on formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 68th Jaeger Brigade and 24th Mechanized Brigade near Semyonovka and Novgorodskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. 5 counterattacks launched by assault detachments of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 71st Jaeger Brigade, 47th, and 110th Mechanized Brigades were repelled near Okrotino, Soloveyovo, and Umanskoye. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 405 Ukrainian troops, 4 armored fighting vehicles, including 3 U.S.-made Max Pro armored personnel carriers, and 6 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 U.S.-made 155mm M777 howitzer, 1 U.S.-made 155mm M109 Paladin self-propelled artillery system, 1 152mm Akatseyev self-propelled artillery system, 1 152mm D-20 howitzer, 1 152mm St.B howitzer, 2 122mm D-30 howitzers, and 2 U.S.-made 105mm M102 light-towed howitzers were neutralized. Units of the Vostok group of forces took more advantageous lines, as well as inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 128th Territorial Defense Brigade near Makharovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 120 Ukrainian troops, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 6 motor vehicles, 1 UK-made 155mm FH-70 howitzer, 1 152mm Mstabby howitzer, and 1 122mm Vostok self-propelled artillery system. 1 US-made and /TPQ-50 counter-battery warfare station was destroyed. Units of the Dnepr group of forces inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 37th Marines Brigade and 65th Mechanized Brigade near Vesoloy, Kherson region, and Rabatino, Zaporozhye region. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 40 Ukrainian troops, 2 motor vehicles, 1 152mm Mstabby howitzer, 1 122mm Vostok self-propelled artillery system, and 1 122mm Brad MLRS combat vehicle. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the Russian groups of forces engaged Armed Forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware clusters in 112 areas during the day. Air defense units shot down 53 unmanned aerial vehicles, 6 US-made Adams operational tactical missiles, 3 French-made Hammer guided aerial bombs, 4 US-made Harm anti-radiation missiles, 47 US-made HIMARS, Czech-made Vampire, and Alka MLRS projectiles. In total, 601 airplanes and 274 helicopters, 24,551 unmanned aerial vehicles, 523 air defense missile systems, 16,134 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,310 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 9,771 field artillery guns and mortars, as well as 21,935 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.